Scorpio rising is a whole beast. My first question before I start this video is, how can you be a water sign rising but exhibit such heavy fire behavior? It's unacceptable. No, really though, I'm terrified of you. Terrified. Scorpio rising is like the type of rising sign that just makes you feel naked at all times. Like, you could be telling the smallest white lie and a Scorpio rising would be like, oh, did you really? That's interesting. Like, please don't expose me like that, okay? I'm living under a heap of blankets. Stop pulling them off of my body. Scorpio rising in Western astrology means that your natal chart ruler is Pluto. However, in traditional astrology, your natal chart ruler is Mars. So we're going to kind of look at both planets in order to get a broader understanding of the area of life that is unique to you. So wherever specifically Pluto is, and even more specifically where Mars is, will give us indication as to your path in life. So because in Western astrology, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, it makes a Scorpio rising a very constantly changing and constantly transforming sign in and of itself. Now, when we look at the Mars aspect for a Scorpio rising, it is where all of our energy goes into. So the Scorpio rising often has a lot of energy. However, being a Scorpio rising is very taxing. So these people can often fall into like really deep depressive states or just points where they're socially burnt out and then like hibernate from people. It's a very like sexual and action-oriented type of sign, or rising sign specifically. But because Scorpio is also known as a sign of the alchemist and like uncovering truths, it can just be very exhausting when it's sitting on your first house of like how you identify yourself. It's a little bit too much sometimes, especially if they have some type of affliction to Mars or to Pluto. Scorpio rising has similar energy to Pisces rising because there is this great opportunity for transformation and getting closer to enlightenment, but having some like chokehold on it that won't allow you to do it. So this is why the Mars and Pluto placements within a Scorpio rising chart are so important, because if Mars and Pluto are set up in an area or afflicted, like, it's not going to be a good time. Like, it's going to be a struggle. It's like a trying to see something, but you have beer goggles on. It can make them feel crazy, even though what they're thinking is true. Mars and Pluto explanations in the comments.